Okay, this is going to be a shot, I'm going to say never done in the history of insect video. So we're poolside, and it's mid-September in New York, and you can see an ant there. What is happening is we have a swarm of Citronella ants. So there's another one. Oops. Hey, where'd it go? Oh. Too close. So let's back off a little. As we get over here, we start to see a lot more of them. Now we have these little pavement ants running around. I don't have time to ID these right now, don't know what they are. But if you look off into the horizon, you'll see some Citronella ants. Now these things will take off in flight. A lot of times they swarm in people's basements. There goes one. Oh, I missed him. There he goes. See him? Flying away. So, and they swarm by the hundreds. Could be thousands, depending on the size of the colony. Usually not the same level of swarm as a termite. But the homeowners don't know the difference. And what happens is sometimes people go in there and tell the homeowners, either intentionally or not, that they're getting a swarm of termites. Not likely in the Northeast that you would get termites swarming in September. Matter of fact, extremely rare. And what we have swarming here, Citronella ants. The control method for these outdoors is nothing. Let them go. They're just doing their thing. Sometimes they do this in the spring, late spring in New York, and as late as October, I've seen them swarm. Yep. If they're inside, usually all it takes is to seal up the crack. So they got to come up through a crack. They can't just come up through concrete. So we'll seal up the crack, and that's the end of the Citronella ants, unless they find another crack, of course. So you want to do whatever you can to exclude them from the basement of the property. I don't know why, if they're attracted to this. This is ground up coconut, I believe, mat we put down for germination of some seed. And I don't know if they're attracted to this or if they just happen to be in the dirt that was brought in here and they were ready to go. But they're coming out. See, if we look under here, you can see the grass that's sprouting now. As a side note, to those of you who are into grass, that's a ryegrass, and it only took 4 days for that to come up. It was planted on a Friday. Well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today's Monday. And it was watered every day and every night, but what really helped is this mat. It holds the moisture in, it holds the temperature in. We'll go over to the other side. This was put out, this side was put out a day earlier. And again, this is not necessarily a structural thing. We'll just take a quick look. Even the grass is thicker here. You can see one more day of growth. And the mat is thicker here. Let's see if we can see any ants. So you can tell the grass is loving this, and the ants are too. There's a lot of ants in here. I don't know if they're coming out in the video. A lot of tiny ants crawling around, not the Citronella ants. And that's your first poolside Citronella ant video. Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm Kevin Hurley, the owner of PESTED. Thank you for watching our videos, and we hope that you subscribe because we're going to have a lot more videos coming up, and we'd appreciate your input if there's anything you'd like to see.